Hi guys, how are you? I think we have a common problem. People would like to schmooze, right, on the outside, to have fun, to speak to each other, but that's fine, that's fine. So yeah, let's begin. I will be speaking about Web3 banking and how traditional banks can contribute to the mass adoption of crypto, or I will be speaking about the role of traditional banks in the development of our industry. So I was always a true believer that crypto is not a revolution at all. It's just a logical evolutionary step in the development of the industry in general. Industry, including financial industry, including many other industries who can utilize blockchain technology. So yeah, crypto is not a revolution, it's evolution. My name is Ilya Volkov. I'm a board member of the Crypto Valley Association in Switzerland, and I'm CEO of YouHodler, which is a fintech company which is bridging basically crypto and fiat, and bridging different kind of crypto to fiat products, including lending, trading, payments, whatever. So I had some, hard times thinking about the audience here, because it's clear that we have a few bankers here, and we have a lot of people working in different segments of the industry. And I would say that my mission here is actually very simple. So for bankers, I'm here to help them to properly utilize this technology, and for technology companies to help them with banking relationships, because basically blockchain business, any kind of blockchain business, cannot be banking agnostic, right? So again, my mission here is to support on both sides. For traditional, maybe sometimes boring banking guys, and on the other side to support brave crypto enthusiasts. So now let's speak about real content and the real values behind. So I really like this slide. This is like an innovation continuum. So any kind of innovations that were invented by humans went through this cycle. So originally everything was impossible, then impractical, then possible, then expected, and then required. So let's take, for example, mobile phones, right? In the beginning, and it was like, when, 30 years ago? 35 maybe, it was totally impossible even to imagine that we all will have something in the pocket where we will have everything, right? Then they became impractical, batteries were heavy, coverage was not that good, and all that stuff. Then it became possible, and then after that, thanks to companies like Nokia or Motorola, it became expected, and now it's absolutely required. Or let's take contactless payments, right? So even like a couple of years ago, it was something creepy, maybe, right? So, but now, if you as a bank, or if you are like financial institution with focus on retail customers, you're already required by your customers to have contactless payments, right? So, and I think the key question is where the crypto industry is now. I'm sure 100% that it's already on the stage of expected. So customers of any financial institutions and customers of traditional banks already expecting them, I mean traditional banks, to provide customers, people like us, with the crypto services. And tomorrow it will be absolutely required. So I believe that this is like a fact, and I can even prove it with some following slides. So, but firstly, let's maybe briefly speak about the definitions, what Web3 bank is. So basically, Web3 bank is a financial institution that respects both traditional financial instruments and crypto. So that has all kind of currencies on its wallets, whenever it be euro, dollar, Swiss franc, British pound, whatever, peso, together with stable coins, together with bitcoins and other cryptocurrencies. So it's a financial institution that has, again, all kind of investment solutions, including, let's say, staking from crypto side, and let's say traditional bonds from the fiat side. And of course, it's a financial institution that supports 360 degrees payment options. I already mentioned contactless payments. Nowadays, like stablecoin payments are already something common for companies who are doing, let's say, cross-border operations, right? So this is Web3 Bank. And this industry already exists. So this is the picture from our recent Web3 Banking Symposium in Geneva, organized by Crypto Valley Association. So you see, it looks like United Nations meeting, right? So it was an amazing event where we got all kind of banks from state-owned big banks like giants to some privately owned banks, some fintech companies, technology providers. So the industry already exists, and it's going very fast forward. So just actually a few minutes ago here, I got a question on the street from one of the guests here. She asked me, what do I think about the market in Croatia? So, and I said basically that you're lucky because you are still not there as a market. I mean, your banks here in Croatia do not support crypto yet. So, but they don't need to invent anything because they can simply join others. They can join banks from Switzerland, they can join banks from other countries who already did some steps, right? So this industry already exists, and for, again, countries, markets like Croatia, good news is that it's just around the corner. They just need to learn from others, and it will be implemented very, very shortly. So this slide, actually, I borrowed from one of the cantonal banks in Switzerland. So can you imagine a bank with 200 years of history offering crypto to their customers? So, and the guy wearing like a black suit, traditional banker, of course not 200 years old banker, but working for a bank with a long history, he presented in a very easy way the reasoning why they decided to introduce crypto to their customers. So they said that, look, we have two groups of customers. We have our traditional customers, wealthy and reliability conscious. Usually they are like senior, sometimes elderly people. So, and they are already requiring bank to provide them with additional instruments to diversify their portfolio. And basically, the banker said that if we will not do that, we will lose them. So they will go and work with crypto banks. They will go and work with any other kind of financial institutions, even maybe unregulated financial institutions. So we don't want to lose them. That's why we decided to offer this from inside the bank. And the second audience is young and wild customers. Customers who look for speculation or gain nature of crypto and take the first steps on the financial markets. And he stated that if we will not offer this now to the young generation, our bank will be dead in a few years. Maybe in a decade it will be dead. So that's why he said we made a clear decision to introduce crypto to our customers, and we're happy. So this is the perfect explanation, and actually I'm using this slide with our marketing team, pushing them to use this kind of structure to create even our marketing campaigns. So another illustration, this is the ads of PostFinance or PostFinance, actually one of the biggest retail banks in Switzerland. They introduced crypto to millions of their customers, right? And they are promoting it using even traditional channels like outdoors, right? And actually, if you do not read in German, it says that this is for someone who are usually late, right? So, great illustration of what is happening on the market. By the way, I heard again something today about Post Bank in Croatia. So I can bet that they will do the same pretty much soon. I know that as of now they are still conservative, they are maybe still hesitating, but very soon they will do the same. We don't have Nikola here from Electrocoin, but I made a bet at Money Motion in Zagreb months ago that even conservative banks like Zagrebačka Banka will have crypto on their product offering in 2 years. So I made a bet with 2 years. We had other bets there, so I'm saying this publicly just to keep some record. So 2 years. Now, another examples. So actually here you can see some big brands like PostFinance, I already mentioned. So some cantonal banks from Switzerland, Raiffeisen Bank, Austria, some big guys like Societe Generale or even UBS. So they're all doing this now. And actually the good news is that they're all doing this not like trying to invent something from scratch or reinvent even something. They're collaborating with crypto native companies. Like PostFinance is partnering with Signum, actually the very first crypto bank in Switzerland. St. Galler Cantonal Bank, as well as Zuger and Luzerner Cantonal Banks, using technologies from Seba or Amina, they rebranded recently. Raiffeisen Bank partnered with Bitpanda in Austria. Societe Generale is using their partnership and technologies from Metaco, right? So a lot of things happening, and basically in every single case, traditional bankers are doing some smart moves by using technologies that are already created by crypto-native companies. So now, again, if you are a banker, so in order to start your crypto business, you have to collect this puzzle with the five elements, right? So you need to find some solution for blockchain infrastructure, to manage the custody, to have a system of hot, warm, cold wallets, support different networks, to manage balancing between different networks. If you'd like to work with tokenized assets, you have to use some solutions for managing smart contracts. So, of course, you need to be connected to liquidity providers. Of course, you have to be very, very active with finding the best possible cybersecurity solutions, because crypto never sleeps, as you know. So 365 days a year, 24/7, not like fiat, not like bonds or stocks. So cybersecurity matters. Of course, regulatory compliance and accounting, and of course, KYC and ML compliance. So as soon as traditional financial institution finds a way how to collect this puzzle with all these five elements, everything is fine, right? So, and the good news that there is no need to do it from scratch, right? So because everything and every single piece from the previous slide already available in the form of ready-to-use products from crypto-native companies. So here I tried to present some kind of Web3 banking landscape with several layers. So at the bottom, of course, as always, it's all about regulation and compliance. There are companies who are helping and who provide already like some kind of packages how to introduce crypto solutions for traditional banks, like PwC. They know how to do it in different countries, right? The second layer is technology providers. So I mentioned cybersecurity, I mentioned KYC, ML compliance, I mentioned infrastructure on the previous slide. So if you'd like to get infrastructure in custody, you can go to Metaco, Ripple, right, or Ledger, or Toros. If you'd like to find some good solution for KYC and AML, SumSub and some other companies as well. Elliptic for screening and analyzing blockchain in terms of potential illicit activities, potential fraud. So again, this layer is about technology provider, and there are many of them already. So in the center, we have a number of fintech companies and exchanges. So companies who already spent years developing their retail product offering, companies who are the most agile, who can create and who create actually white label solutions that can be used like a plug and play, right? So on purpose, I included here Electrocoin. So, you know, Electrocoin, Croatian company, I believe they can be a good example of someone who can support traditional financial institutions with the implementation of crypto offerings. So, and yeah, my company is also there at this layer, YouHodler. So next layer is digital asset banks. So luckily in Switzerland, we have fully crypto-native banks such as Signum and Amina. And on top, of course, we already have a number of traditional banks. And as I already said, in this line, I believe pretty much soon, in a few years, we will have Croatian banks as well. So, and again, the point is that there is no need to reinvent the wheel. Everything is available on the market. We can go and take ready-to-use solutions. So maybe to illustrate it further, we've been working on creation of retail products for just middle-class audience in Europe, and not only since 2017. So we created a number of products like exchange, wallet with integrated exchange, lending solutions, trading solutions, and now we are providing traditional financial institutions with, again, ready-to-use white label plug-and-play features. So we even created special feature called Crypto Conto, so new revenue stream for free for traditional banks. So, yeah, like this. So, again, coming back to the point about the audience here, if a bank doesn't want to offer crypto to retail customers, that's fine, because we as a crypto-native companies still need banks who are servicing us, right? And I'm very happy actually to see here Marke Baumann with their new brand, especially created for companies like us, companies like presented here, right? So that's good. So some banks can offer crypto to their retail customers, or some banks can target B2B audience who are actively working in this space. And again, I'm very happy to see you guys here. And I like your hats. So again, there are two forces of evolution. So on one side, there are no any other way for banks other than joining the space, and actually they need support from us, from technology providers, from layer 1 blockchains, from crypto payment solutions, from different kinds. So we have different segments within the industry, right? And on the other side, crypto companies cannot be banking agnostic. Even if you're a developer of, I don't know, some staking protocol on layer 5, right? You still need euros, you still need dollars, because without connections to euros and dollars, it doesn't make any sense, basically. Because again, crypto is not a revolution, it's evolution. So we should work with both sides. So yeah, I still have a few minutes for questions, if you have. Yeah, please.
So you just mentioned staking.
Yep.
And it's nice to hear in acknowledgement of like a decentralized finance type offering. I noticed that in your slide where you unpacked the Web3 landscape, I'm not sure I saw any DeFi projects. Maybe that was unintentional, or I just wanted to ask if that's because you saw it as a counter thesis.
That's a good point. I think for the next time I will add another layer there, because I was thinking that like companies again like us should take care of this part. So we aggregate blockchain technology inside our product offering, and we make this bridge to traditional bank. But you're right. So we can even make like a direct connection. In ideal world, I think we will see banking applications pretty much soon, where customer will be able to choose like to buy bonds or like Apple stocks, or to buy and hold Bitcoin, or to stake ETH in one single application. So basically, we're already doing that on our side. So if you go to our application, you will see multiple options. Unfortunately, we are not a bank. That's why we cannot offer like traditional investment opportunities, but for our customers. But we create a solution on crypto side, and we pack it in a white label format. But again, it's like a bridge. Pretty much soon, I think it should be also directly connected to banking product offering. And you're right, thank you for the tip. I will add it to this landscape. Okay, so guys, I think it's very important actually to keep pushing this topic, because honestly, I'm personally a bit tired of all these banking discussions, because since the beginning of the crypto market, it was always like a big topic, like banks are so boring, they're so conservative, it's not easy to open a bank account, and all these kind of things on one side. On the other side, banks are coming saying like, we would love to offer crypto to our customers, but it's so risky, cybersecurity is like a nightmare. So I think we should just stop it now. We should just work together, and yeah, I can just again repeat my bet. Even some very conservative banks will have it very soon on their applications. Thank you.